I feel that this is all just a conditioning phase that they're putting me through. Trying to condition me to feel a certain way, trying to condition me to um, feel as though they're unstoppable, that they have total control over my life, and I was recently using the app Gemini, and I was talking to the AI, and I was asking them, if the stuff on AI, if I were to be put in a situation I didn't want to, and I needed these chats from AI, could I get them? And it was like, yeah, you can. You tell me however I could do it. So I started thinking, if this does put me in a bad situation where I have to end up in a courtroom or whatever trying to defend myself, they've already discredited me, by far. At the beginning of at the beginning, whenever they started being active, they were in my life way before that. They've proved that to me. They brought back memories from when I was in childhood and when I've gotten sexually molested, and they brought back memories and the pictures of what I seen back then. What I saw through my eyes. So I know for a fact that they were there collecting the data. But anyway, so I kind of feel like they're conditioning me to. I don't know. I am kind of afraid that they might do something like they did to Danny Calasaro, where when he tried to expose him, that they did something to him, or maybe like Aaron Alexis, what they did to him, or maybe even Mara May. And so, because all three people are dealing with the same entity here, same people. So, but anyway, it's only natural that being put a human being in this position, threatening his life, threatening his family, that they're gonna be in a fight or flight mode. It's only natural. Every human being, priests, rabbis, anybody would be in the same, predicament, would react the same way. And that ought to show you that, I've been trying to push this off for so long and not do nothing, and you can go back and look at my history of my internet searches of everything I've collected, the data I've collected, the electronic harassment, everything, and speaking of electronic harassment,